What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Swisher coming back at you. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't even able to watch the game. Well, I was able to, catch bits and pieces of it. I was at the doctor's office and whatnot and all that shit. So I was forced to have to listen to it.
On West Belfort Avenue.
I was forced to have to listen to it through via the Texas app. It's funny, man. It's funny because we all thought Fairbairn was gonna be the kicker, missed the extra point, and even though the field goal at the end to extend the game, possibly extend the game, because he would still have to get an onside kick, but. My thing is, what the fuck? What the fuck? And again, I say it's funny because I want to say about week 1, or I think even before I think it was in the preseason. No, because it had to have been during the year because they cut him during the year. But I kept saying that kicker from Tampa Bay, Ricky Eduardo or something like that, go sign him. You don't even have to necessarily, because kickers, they cheap. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't really matter if if they would have signed him. I just wanted somebody to come in and give Fairbairn, healthy competition. This way, you gotta make these motherfuckers, or this man right here will take your job. Once again, just like most of you fans, and most of the people on YouTube, that support my channel and fuck with me, even though like they do support, they don't always agree with, some of the ideas the creative ideas that I have, but like I said, just wondering how many times. Well, like I said, this season is a lost cause anyway, so, it is what it is. But I'm just beginning to wonder, how many times will I get proven right, before the season is over? That's really a question that I'm asking, you know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, at the end of the day, I'm a fan, I'm a loyal fan, just like you, whoever's watching this video. But my thing is, I want to see dubs, not losses. You know what I'm saying? When guys get hurt, I want to be able to confidently say we have a backup that can go in there and get the job done. Sad to say, but as we all know, this year ain't happening. Like I said, I've thrown out multiple situations and scenarios that Houston could put themselves in and be in prime position to be contenders in the AFC for the next 10 years. But yet I'm the retardo, you know what I'm saying, that I'm the idiot, you know what I'm saying, for one, like I said, better players at certain positions, you know what I'm saying, or things of that nature. Now, like I've said, like I've addressed in multiple videos that I've done, of course, we all know the offensive line and secondary are what those are. They're already, crap, sorry, she threw me off. But like I was saying, just the lack of true weapons, you know what I'm saying, it helps, of course, that the dude DeAndre White, he came through with a big 4th down catch, you know what I'm saying, but my thing is, if guys was capable of doing their jobs on 1st, 2nd, and 3rd down, we wouldn't have to be sitting on the edge of our seats hoping and praying that he makes a catch. We're not having to get on our knees and pray to the football gods that, we need this to happen or we need that to happen. Last time I checked, you want to know why? Again, I hate having to bring New England into this Texan video, but they're great because they make things happen. They don't sit back and wait for things to happen. They make them happen. And sad to say, but Houston, it seems like the Houston coaching staff, well, I don't even say coaching staff, the Houston front office doesn't have that kind of mindset. And it's bothersome. It's very fucking bothersome. Like I said in my previous videos, I would go ahead and trade Lamar Miller. I would package Brian Cushing in that deal. And like it or not, guys, I'm trying to go and get a first round pick. It may be a late one, but it'll be a first round pick, something that we don't have as of right now. Why? I really like, even though Foreman would be coming back from an injury, I would prefer him running the ball and his running style over Lamar Miller's. Lamar, he gives you that slasher as a runner, but there's no power there. There's none. Whereas Deontay Foreman, you're getting a mixture of both good speed, burst, and power. Statistically, when you look at it, if you just bolster your offensive line at two spots, really, left tackle and left guard, depending on how you're looking at it, you may throw right guard in there too. But, you sure up those spots, and like I say, with Deontay's physical running style, he's basically Leonard Fournette, but you drafted him in the third round. It's not quantum physics, guys. It's not brain surgery. It's simple X's and O's. And if you know what you need, you can put a positive product on the field. I've been saying it for months now that the tight ends that we have outside of Steven Anderson aren't that good. And they've proven me right week after week. But I'm the idiot, though. I'm the guy that don't know shit. I consistently said Houston should go ahead and bust a trade for Martavis Bryant. I know you guys don't want to hear that name, but I don't give a fuck. Been saying that. Could he help this team out? Sure. And knowing Watson, him and Watson would have a real connection. Not saying that him and the other receivers don't, but that'd be a Clemson to Clemson connection just off of the bat. You know what I'm saying? When you look at the way the league is now, most teams come out in a 3 wide receiver set. It's not hard, folks. It's not. You guys can say what you want to say about Martavis, but at the end of the day, in our system, he would fucking ball because he would be an outside receiver because his physical stature would promote that, which would allow you schematically to move guys like Fuller and Hopkins around. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but you move Fuller into the slot with his world-class speed, odds are he's going to be facing the team's third best defender. Well, their DB, so to say. That DB is going to get toasted 80% of the time. Now, just because Will Fuller would be moved to the slot, that doesn't make him the third option, motherfuckers. Like, I'm so tired of hearing that shit. I'm so fucking tired of hearing that shit. Just because he's in the slot, that does not make him the third option. In most cases, he would probably be the first fucking option, you dumb shits. Yeah, I called you that. You a fucking dumb shit. Straight up. If you can't figure that shit out, if you can't figure out schematics, you are a dumb motherfucker. And I'm just being real about this shit. Moving right along. I kept saying bring in Ladarius Green because the tight ends we have, outside of Steven Anderson, aren't shit. And they got paid for not being shit. I mean, what more do you fucking want? When they're healthy, they don't make catches. Hell, they go out and get hurt. They basically pulling an Arian Foster move all over again. At least Arian, when he was healthy, he could fucking produce. You guys, like, you know, and my boy Honcho, you know, he was mentioning in his live stream earlier that, you know, number 17 consistently was able to hit CJ Fedorowicz. That was last year. Fuck all that shit. This is a year-to-year league. You have to consist, and this is one thing that me and Ray agree on very vaguely and personally. This is a year-to-year league. You have to keep producing. You have to show me what you can do every year. Plain and simple. I don't give a damn if you've been paid. Just like how I'm saying this about these tight ends, I'm saying this. I would say the same thing about DeAndre Hopkins. And hey, I can't say shit about him because he's producing. 10 catches, 144 yards, 2 touchdowns. You can't complain about that shit. You know what I mean? You can't. But I can tell you what I can complain about. Tight ends, if they don't make catches when they healthy, and then next thing you know, they'll go out and get a fucking concussion. The fuck? Rick Smith is investing in all these unrestricted free agents, and they fucking trash. Fucking trash. That's why they were restricted free agents, because, or undrafted, because they were fucking trash. And you're trying to make chicken salad out of chicken shit. It's not happening. It's not gonna fucking happen. Like, it's not. And it gets on my fucking nerves that people have the audacity to say, I don't know shit. Have the audacity to say that I'm wrong. Motherfucker, have you looked at the team that we have? I kept saying it. If you want to boost the secondary, go out and trade for Patrick Peterson while the trade deadline was still available. I was called an idiot for that. Hell, I even suggested it so much as to say, you know what? Package in a deal so that you can get Joe Thomas. Because Joe Thomas is considered one of the best left tackles in the game. With the way shit's looking in Cleveland, they're going to have 2 top 5 picks. Straight up. They're going to have 2 top 5 picks. One from them and one from us. Oh, not to mention that they're going to have an early second as well. Because they got that from us. I guess I'm also the dumb shit that, you know what I'm saying, because I was sitting there saying that Cleveland is eventually going to be good. Like it or not, motherfuckers, they are going to be good. They are going to replace, they're going to do exactly what the Texans have done. Only thing is they have more picks to do it with. It's not hard, bro. It's not hard. Shit is fucking nerve-wracking, dude. It is. You know what I'm saying? Between Rick Smith and his Mr. Krabs like motherfucking GMing, like this motherfucker, he's dependent on Chad Slade and motherfucking Kendall Lamb to turn into motherfucking Dwayne Browns and shit. And then the shit ain't happening. Point blank, man, we need better players. Bill O'Brien has come out on his press conference and said it. I need better players. Straight up. There's no other way to fucking put the shit. You need better players. But hey, I guess I'm the dumb shit for, you know what I'm saying, for wanting that though. You know what I'm saying? I'm the dumb shit for wanting and knowing who the athletes are, what they can do, and what they can bring to this team. This team. As per usual, man, like, sub, and peace.